Alright. I'm part of a lot of groups out there, Facebook, blogs, whatever you want to call them, different sites on zombie survival, zombie planning, zombie, just anything and everything zombie rated. I'm part of a lot of groups out there. And I've noticed within these groups there are a lot of idiots. A lot of people that think that they know exactly what they're talking about, and what they're talking about will save theirs and others' lives. Um, you want to be careful. A lot of these people who say that they know what they're talking about don't know how to survive naturally. They couldn't survive in the wild. They couldn't survive on their own. They couldn't survive on the streets. Um, it takes a different kind of person to understand what it actually takes to survive, and it takes another kind of person to do what's necessary to survive. Um, Most of the time, whenever you have somebody that is family oriented, or they only care about their family, that is an actual person that most likely will survive. You have all of these hotheads that are running out there talking about, oh, I got me these swords and these knives, and when the zombie apocalypse comes, I'm just going to be the number one zombie slayer. And honestly, they're idiots. If a zombie apocalypse does break out, it's not about who's trying to kill more zombies than the next person. It's about who can survive. It's about who can make it to the end, who can live, and who can overcome the situation. It's not about who has the biggest balls and who can kill the most zombies in the most gruesome way. It's about being smart, and it's about coming out on top. Um, all I can say is be careful on who you actually take advice from on these social media sites, because I've learned that a lot of these people are just retarded. They have no common sense. They like to think that pocket knives and things like that are actually going to save their lives. I'm not saying that it won't, but what are the odds that a 2-inch pocket knife is actually going to kill a zombie and you're going to walk away perfectly fine? Same thing goes for a 6-inch fucking Bowie knife. The Bowie knife, sharp, very very good steel, but again, you have to be close. So obviously, you weren't thinking when you decided that, hey, I'm going to get a close range weapon and I'm going to take out zombies on foot, face to face. You might get a couple kills in before you get killed yourself. It's only a matter of time before you get scratched, or the splatter from slicing your zombies gets on you. So once it gets on you, you get in your eyes, an open wound in your mouth, whatever the case may be, and you can get infected that way. So like I said, just be careful on what kind of advice you get from people. Think things through. Do scenario role plays. You can break it down on a piece of paper if you want to. You have your negatives, your pros, and your cons. You can break it down. You can see if it's what people are saying and suggesting are actually worth it, or if it's a good idea. And at the same time, someone's idea might be a good idea, but it might not relate to you. So again, different situations, different scenarios, different ideas. Just be careful.